Honorable Vice Chancellor, Punjab University, eminent speakers, faculty members, students, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. As we are well aware, on 5th August 2019, Amit Shah, India's Home Minister, announced in a quick speech, which belied years of steady plotting, that the central government was removing the special, somewhat autonomous status of held Jammu and Kashmir, joining India more than 70 years ago. For years, India's Hindu nationalists have wanted to curtail the special freedoms enjoyed by the Kashmiris, while international human rights grew swiftly. They condemned this action. Hindu nationalists celebrated, saying this could bring peace and investment to the war-torn region. But the voice of Kashmiris was silenced as government authorities cut off practically all communication from the area. Several top Kashmiri politicians were taken into custody. Mehbooba Mufti, a former Chief Minister of Kashmir, managed to get out a message shortly before she was arrested on Monday night. And the message was, the 5th of August is the blackest day of the Indian democracy, when its parliament, like thieves, snatched away everything from the people of Jammu and Kashmir, she said. And later, her daughter, Iltija Javed, she also succeeded in transmitting a message to the New York Times. We feel there is an atmosphere of death looming over us, she said. We do not know what to expect. We are not allowed to get out of our houses. Telecommunications are all down. For the first time in 30 years, they snapped landline connections as well. So there is no way even ordinary Kashmiri here can communicate with each other and know what exactly is going on. Everybody is in a state of absolute shock and panic. Pakistan launched its forceful diplomatic maneuver post 5th August and took the issue to United Nations Security Council once again. The Security Council considered the volatile situation surrounding Kashmir on 16th August, addressing the issue in a meeting focused solely on the dispute within the UN body dedicated to resolving matters of international peace and security. Ambassador of besieged Kashmiris very forcefully and effectively raised the plight of Kashmir with different world leaders, leading international media personnel, and during his address to UN General Assembly, Pakistan retains all the options at its disposal for the resolution of the issue as per the aspiration of the Kashmiris. The entire nation stands united on it. Ironically, the world response has not been that forthcoming. Slowly but surely, with the efforts of Pakistan and various international independent agencies, the world is finally realizing the complexity of the issue. Gross human rights abuse by Indian forces in Indian-occupied Kashmir, and the likely consequences of any war between the nuclear powers on the region and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, let me divulge that as a former captain, it's not a kind of self-glorification, but the experience I had on the snow-covered border between Pakistan and India, which is Siachen. While serving at one of the front outposts, we were always under fire. And most of the time, the fire was supported by the artillery, especially at night. We used to react in a very firm way from our bunkers. And at one point in time, when we got up in the morning, fire stopped at dawn, and I found that my igloo tent, it was destroyed, and there was a deep ditch at the tent where I was living. But it never ever deterred myself and my Jawans at Siachen. And I might have been a Shaheed, but Allah gave me the status of Ghazi. I am talking of early 80s when Siachen started between India and Pakistan. The troops, they were in high spirit, always, including the officers. Ladies and gentlemen, today, after 5th August, we all are at war. It is not a physical war, but mentally, we all Pakistani as a nation are at war with India. Let all of us play our part, at least in making tweets and short clips, and especially the thousands of young students who are in university and colleges. And I think we can very easily fight on this frontier because social media has linked the whole world. And you students are not only the future of the nation, but you are our custodian. We Muslims have firm belief that life and death is by the Almighty Allah. No worldly power can subjugate Muslims when it comes to their survival. This fact must be known by the country of nation and especially India. They need to wake up, and earlier the better. Later, as IG Gilgit-Baltistan, I have met many living freedom fighters of 1947 and their young generations and noticed their high spirits for the liberation of Kashmir. Last but not the least, I have been directed by the Inspector General of Punjab, who is again an ex-army officer like me, that 20 million policemen of Punjab police, they are at the beck and call of Pakistan Army and Kashmiri people. And we would not hesitate to give any kind of sacrifices. Pakistan Zindabad.